Teen Sports listeners. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday.
This is a whole hour of our teen athlete. And all those people and businesses that support those teen athletes. You know, the morning is awesome when MB is in the house. Michael Baker.
Oh, I thought it was
Michael Baker.
Hey, how we doing, Erica?
2018.
2018.
I like it.
I graduated high school,
I don't know,
32 years ago.
Da, 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 da,
That's a long time ago.
How are you?
I'm good. Yes, in a little community far, far away.
How are
Yes,
you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I don't know. Still breathing. Just
2018's been a little rough.
It's crazy, but we got you on board, so it's been. Hey, we got kids to take care of. That's all we got to do. We got to take care of the kids.
Absolutely.
Got a lot of kids.
Great community.
Yeah.
Great community. People rallied around, and there's the expression that people say when you really find out what you're made of.
Yeah.
Through times of challenge and
adversity.
Yeah, adversity. You find out who your best board members are.
Yeah, hey, right.
When you go through real significant challenges, the ones that pick up the phone. And I'm fortunate to say all of ours pick up the phone, which is great. And you find out who you're.
Did you get your check?
Really count it.
You got Erica's check.
Absolutely.
Erica
always
ran that check in.
Erica She has raised so much money for Boys and Girls Clubs.
Erica just ran in that check.
Thank you.
Erica walked out without paying.
No.
No, I did. Tell the truth. Erica,
No.
I was in pain. Erica,
I know where you are.
Why does Erica call it in the third person like she's not here? No, I have to say that I am having surgery on the 28th. I was just a total disclosure. I scheduled the surgery, but when I went to the event, I've been in a lot of pain lately, and Dr. Mae Chandler's in the house. She's always
hello.
I know. And, finally, so I go to these events because I have to participate, but I can't stay for the whole event because I always have to stay and wave. I love him. He goes, Eric, I put my hand for the $250. Erica sold the $500. Thank you, Erica. Right?
That's right.
I have to do my $250. Erica's always the $250 girl, right? Because I got to go to all the events.
Right.
And then Michael Baker said, Erica sold the $500. And she goes, thank you, Erica. Thank you, Michael. This is such a life. So I left, I don't stay for the dessert because, Chunko is trying to lose. Dude, standing up. Look, I wear the bag and clothes because I'm having surgery. You have to lose the weight. Okay, so I finally. Did you get your T-shirt?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, right.
Bishop.
Nice.
How awesome.
Yeah. Why am I only the one that clapping?
I
don't know. Bishop Diego, right?
It
you
was
like that?
Fantastic shirt.
Boy, what I had to do to get you that shirt. And your son got a shirt.
I didn't see he got one. He got one too. He didn't show me his. I'm sure he has it.
He was supposed to get a shirt.
I'm sure he has it. I'm sure he has it.
Well, Jimmy better be getting him that shirt. I'm texting him now on the break.
I wear it.
I know.
Bishop, that's a big deal.
It is. Santa Barbara is on the map, not only for our only daytime drama, which got discontinued.
Wait, let's hear. Bishop got, what about
football.
Bishop?
They won a state championship.
Oh, great.
Yeah. We have our soap opera, we have Michael Baker, and we have the state championship. We have three huge things. We have Michael Baker.
The only thing huge about me is my forehead.
No. We have United Boys and Girls Club, Santa Barbara.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
We're in Buellton.
Buellton's going great.
Killing it.
Going great in Buellton.
Doing good. How many kids now in Buellton?
The membership year renews in January,
okay.
So we ended 2017 with just under 140 kids.
Wow!
And we're averaging about 60 kids a day.
Wow!
And we're looking to hire because they want us to expand. So they want us to serve. I
gotta say, because you did call that out that you were going to be in Buellton, and I mean, I gotta say, people like, I wasn't one of those.
No, you weren't.
No, I was not.
I know you weren't.
Because you're from New York. So, I'm like, yeah, okay, watch this, right? That's me. Because you don't do that to MB. So, I'm the only one who calls you MB, right? Or is
you are the only one that calls me MB.
I like MB.
I like it. I like MB. I've never been called MB in my life.
I know.
I've called a lot of things in my life.
It's going to stick. Watch.
MB.
2018 is going to stick.
I like
That's
it.
it. I like it. It flows.
And it's my
with
wife's
you.
initials too.
Is it?
And my daughter's.
Of course.
So I like it.
And that's where you guys met.
We actually met at a Milton Bradley convention.
See, that's right.
And we were both really enamored with the MB logo on their games.
Right.
And I just proposed to her on the spot.
Exactly.
May, I'm making you laugh, May. Does that work?
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
I do what I can.
I mean, sometimes it takes me a little bit to get jokes like that, but I was getting that one.
That's good.
Right? That was a joke.
I like it.
Yeah, Doc writes me all the jokes. He just slips them over to me.
Cue cards. We use cue
cue
cards.
cards.
And then we have your laugh signs. That's when you come in.
Laugh.
Yeah.
Because we
I
like
just
your
laughed.
laugh. Your laugh is awesome. You got the best laugh. So, it's really good. So, we seriously love you.
Thank you. Love you too.
Next time, where are you going to open next? Because I'm the one that says, yay!
Santa Ynez.
Serious?
Santa Ynez will happen next.
That's right, for 2018?
Putting it out there. It'll be, if we don't have a facility with a school, of course doing it at schools, that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I would be very disappointed if by the end of 2019, we don't have another location in the Santa Ynez Valley
Wow.
on a school campus somewhere. Yep, without question. It'll happen.
Wow.
Yep. It'll happen. If it doesn't happen, then I have Erica hounding me down. I don't need that. I don't need
So
that.
better happen.
She goes, "You're from New York. You got to get this done
Well,
already."
you're talking. I don't like the got to walk it.
Capiche?
If you're going to talk it, you got to walk it. That's
Nice.
awesome, though.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to push hard on this one. And the roof?
The Carpinteria roof. We actually did get. We are waiting.
Okay.
We have. I cannot name the foundation, but there is.
Because, the rains are coming. I don't want you climbing up there again.
They did come.
I know.
And we survived.
Yeah.
Because we did some patchwork, which is good.
Right.
But we have a foundation that is very seriously considering a significant gift,
Nice.
which would put us over the top.
Oh, all right. Then I can't say.
I can't say it yet because
Okay.
if I say it and it doesn't come through,
Exactly. That'd be bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I do that.
Yeah. But I feel pretty good about them.
All right, cool.
We've had good results with them in the past.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Michael Baker. All right, Mae Chandler. All right, I can't tell you
Hello.
how many people saw you, out,
Saw me out when?
over the holidays
Yeah.
doing your thing.
Uh-huh.
Like
Oh,
chicken on a
no.
string. No, you were out on the stage.
Ballet.
the Nutcracker,
Michael Baker
yes.
was one of them.
I was one of them.
He
Loved
was texting.
It
You've got a fan club.
It was great.
Yeah.
And we got all 3 shows in, even though Sunday we were not sure if the show was going to go on or if the electricity was going to go off during the show.
Right.
And you have all these little kids.
Yeah.
And, you're taking warm-up class on stage, and then the director comes out and says, okay, if the lights go out, everybody just pause right where you are, because it's a live orchestra. So the live orchestra will stop, the dancers will stop, and then as soon as and I'm just thinking, please don't go out. I don't know what to do with all these kids.
No. Well, you're a doctor. So thankfully, I would be, as a mom, I'd be okay with it. That's it.
Maybe if they fell into the pit and broke their ankle, yes, I could handle that.
I would just stop, drop, but don't roll. That's how I would have done it. It was kind of, extend. Oh, here comes Dominique Hackett just rolled in.
Thanks.
Speaking of rolling, there you go.
I was just curious because we have so many teens in the room. Has anyone else done any ballet?
Any ballet?
ballet.
No.
Good for
No
you.
dancers.
No dancers. It's okay.
It's okay.
Notice I said anyone. I didn't identify just male or female.
Well, it's 2018.
You're
Anybody
never
can
too
do ballet.
old
It's true.
to start
That's right.
dancing.
No.
Maybe to go on point, but
Right. That's right.
So my dream, if I want to do it, it's not too late.
no, it's not too late.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, we could get you some tights and.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to tell
You don't want
you,
to see me in tights.
when I was 14, taking my last classes, we had a gentleman older than you in our class. And
Really?
and he was doing it for fitness, and
Was he
was
in
doing
tights?
great. Yes, he was in tights.
Whoa!
Yep.
Good for him.
Was he talking to himself a lot?
I think he was more scholarly.
Oh,
rather
really?
than football,
Okay.
but
Interesting.
All right. Sam's in the house. Talk to me, Sam.
How are you doing, Erica?
I'm doing good. Look at you, big smiles. And he's brought his friend Hannah. How are you, Hannah?
I'm good, Erica.
Yeah. You had a little story you wanted to share. You want to share it now? Or you want to share it after break?
We'll do it after the break.
We gotta do it after break. All right. Let's do a little update on some baseball. Any updates?
No, season's going to start pretty soon, February 27th.
Yeah. Hannah, you got anything you want to share?
No.
Okay, Sam, when am I going to get to pick in the bio? Is that going to be coming soon? You want to wait to before or after season? What's happening?
I'll do it before season.
Okay, Hannah, can you help him with the pick in the bio?
Of course.
Okay, Hannah, I got the pick. Just help him with the bio.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
This says it's only half request.
Okay.
Okay. All right, then we've got Pure Lau in the house. Hello, Pure. How are you?
Hi, Erica. I'm good.
Yeah, and you brought a guest today, but we'll wait until after break. But who'd you bring?
I bring my classmates, which names Maruko 1 from China 2 and Bishop Diego.
How you doing, Maruko? Ooh.
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, doing great. She's adorable. All right, so Dominique, you already said hi. Do you want to just wait till after break before you add? All right. And then Dr. D, you got to say, hey, we did all these wonderful commercials. Like, aw.
The master of the radio.
Yeah, I know. He's got everything.
And by the way, this Friday night on the Wharf, we'll be showing The Sound of Music on Michael Baker's forehead.
That's right.
All proceeds benefit United Boys and Girls.
That's it right there.
Yeah. So I got a quick one for you there, MB, because it's gonna stick. MB's gonna we're gonna lay it down. A lot of the nonprofits that we've been bringing out from November on, they've got hurt a little bit with funding. And how's United doing? Have you lost anything, or what are we doing?
Yeah, well, we ended up as an organization having to push out our largest fundraiser.
Okay.
Timing wise.
Okay.
Probably about 40 to 50% of our attendees at our big car rally are Montecito folks.
Right.
And we really wanted to focus our efforts over the first few months of this to really be able to do what we can to help. Right. Rather than focus on fundraising. It's not appropriate. I
got you.
Yeah. So we've been focusing our efforts on opening up, and we had schools come down and utilize the facilities, and at our Carpinteria Club open it up. So it's been it's
sharing.
It's what's been really nice about it is seeing true collaboration at its best.
Nice, beautiful. That's what it is about right now. Is everybody's holding hands. We got to join together as a community, because that's what this whole time is about. Just reflection, actually, right?
Yeah. Well, we had Crane Country Day School at our carp club for 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. They had nowhere to go. Right. And they just were so. I wish I could say I saw, because we weren't able to get down to Carpinteria. Right. And the first day that they came, the staff member, our club director, said that she saw the kids hugging each other and the teachers with the kids. They were just excited to see each other, have some semblance of normalcy. Right. So to see that happen in a Boys and Girls Club, it's pretty special.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Take a little break. It's Erica Salda, the Queen 18, will be back with a great show after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday.
This is whoa. You know what it is? This is a whole hour, but we already had the opening, and you know who just walked in? Alexandria! Woo! She's so happy. You look like you've just been refreshed, renewed, revived. Where have you been?
I saw Terry Cooper.
Uh-oh! Like you're glowing. You must have had some.
It was weird. It was weird. It was weird.
That's how I leave Terry Cooper. Like Dr. Energy. Like, whoa, wait! I have to have somebody drive my car. Just like, bro. She opens up 6, 7. I can't even tell you the shock. How many shock? Dominique, help me with the chakras. You have all those chakras. Well, she knocks up like 4, 5, and 6, and I'm like 7 and 8 is talking to 3 and 4, and when you have the ADHD and the attention span of a gnat, and then you have somebody to help you diagnose yourself, and then Dominique is talking to me, and then I hear things, and it doesn't. What? Help me, Dominique. Then you have a radio show, and you got 7 people looking at you right now. Help me.
Okay, there are different ways to think about the energy center of our body. The simplest way is to think about your heart, your body, your mind. You think about your emotion, your intellect, your physicality. And so then you can branch that off in lots of different ways. But that's kind of helpful.
Okay, you explain it.
I don't know if I'm qualified to explain it. Erica just looked at me. So, what do you want me to explain? I'm confused.
Explain the experience.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. It basically, when you go into something, I don't think you really ever know what to expect, but it's just good to go with an open mind. And, if there's anything that's ever bothering you, I think that she'll open it up kind of right away, and you won't even know that something's still bothering you from second grade, but I guess it is. So there you go. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say.
See?
Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Wow.
I don't remember anything from second grade. Nothing. I wouldn't even remember if something from second grade was still bothering me, because I don't remember second grade. Really?
Now. See? This is the key. This is the key.
Do you want to remember second grade?
Not really. Not so much.
That's the problem. You close the door. See, you don't want to open that door.
Was slammed.
So the idea is in psychology that if there's something holding you back, if you can feel it and, I don't know, kind of craft a story so you can sort of handle it, then you can heal it and move on. And that's the whole idea.
And I think it's funny because I've taken all these psychology classes. I have my little wellness connection club, whatever. And you think, gosh, you know how to handle everything. You've had so much exposure, Alexandria.
And you've been to India countless times.
No, but you seriously think that you have all the tools that you need. But I think regardless, and this is something I'm learning too, just it's good to go to a third party because you're not going to be able to analyze yourself like you can analyze somebody else. So I think it helps regardless. I didn't think I really needed anything, and I don't think a lot of people do. But if there's something that has been bothering you and you notice it, then it probably is something you need to deal with.
Address.
Right. Address.
Yeah. It's. I mean, the thing is, I just look at this universally because I just look at it that everybody is in your life at the right place and time, and you wouldn't have gone there. I just think that this is in a weird way. It's kind of like a life if you want to look at things like games in a way. So just say that, you crafted a game or you wrote a script and then the game started and a cloak comes over you. So if you're the master of your own universe, you put her there. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
There you go. It's kind of like you rolled a 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Terry. How are you today? You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I mean? And today, you'll either learn it or you don't learn it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it's worth. Who cares what Erica says? Okay. It doesn't really matter. What do you say, MB? That's going to stick. I'm telling you.
MB's
By
going
the
to
end of this show, everybody, you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're MB.
It's not Michael Jordan.
MJ. I mean, if I had the cash of MJ, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Whoa, wait a second. Jimmy, is that you? Jimmy's in the house. Jimmy, get in here. Come over here, Jimmy. Jimmy, is that you?
I am. It's me. Hi, it's Jimmy.
Jimmy, what'd you bring me? Jimmy.
I was in the neighborhood.
Oh, my God. Jimmy brought a book. Jimmy brought me a book. Jimmy, is this your new 2018 Graphics Inc. Design, Print, and Apparel book?
That is.
Jimmy, and you got your card on here. What kind of presents? Oh, look at this. Jimmy, more presents. What else did you get? Oh, Jimmy.
That was a last minute thing.
Oh, that's cute.
That is.
I texted you seriously, this is amazing. This is for you, NB! And NB, look at this!
How'd this happen?
I don't know!
Set up here? What's going on?
This is from a week ago.
Thank you.
This is from a week ago. So this clearly isn't mine. So NB is right there. That's Michael Baker. Can you go over there and introduce yourself correctly? Michael Baker said to me, let me say, you missed the intro. But Michael Baker said, we met in the parking lot out here, and he goes, you know something? We need to buy local. Put your hands together.
Absolutely.
We were devastated.
Absolutely.
He's starting a campaign, buy local, because of what's going on. You're local, he's local, he's going to contact you sometime this next week or so. Do you know this is the man that did shirts in 24 hours, that Bishop shirt? it was a miracle. I said to him, hand on, Dominique, did I get these shirts in 24 hours?
Yes. So Jimmy's company's name is?
It's not his company. Whoa, Alex! Alex, it's not Jimmy's company. Alex, it's your company. But Jimmy is your right hand, okay? It's not his company. But I did contact Jimmy, and I said, Jimmy, is there any possible way for the state champions, Bishop Diego High School, can I get shirts in 24 hours? La, 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 la. And please don't hurt me, because Erica just wants to do something loving for Bishop Diego High School. Teen Sports Radio, I said, would like, and to love them. And he brought over this box, did he not? Awesome. And he brought over, and then something? There was a flaw, not a flaw. I shouldn't, bad word, not a flaw. And he said, they're not perfect. So you know what he did? He doubled the order.
Amazing.
On his dime.
On me.
On him. On Jimmy.
Just because I love her accent.
See, he's got the same accent. He's got the same.
I don't have the same accent.
No, you don't have the same accent.
I do.
He doesn't have the same
I do
accent.
have the same accent.
And then I said, something? I got a guy that I think was going to like you. And he's got 5 clubs, and he's much bigger than Teen Sports Radio. That's all I'm got to say.
We order a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So this is, and you're based, where are you based out of exactly?
Goleta.
Oh, that's local. Beautiful.
Right. And then
expect a call.
Oh, and then
company name.
Thank you.
And then I introduced him, to some friends. Like he helped Westmont. And he did all the banners for Westmont.
Banners?
Banners. Those things that you hang, right? Yeah. Those things.
Banners.
Banners.
We also got UCSB.
Yeah, and nice. UCSB, because we're buying local.
Gotta buy local.
Right. All right. We got to take a break. And Jimmy. Woo, Jimmy!
Awesome.
We love Jimmy.
Thank you.
Company name.
Graphic Ink.
Oh, and we're going to hook up. We got to give you a commercial.
Done deal.
Thank you. All right, let's see some commercials after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday.
Wow, tell us your story. We got a story. I've been waiting for this story, and then things get excited. People walk in here. We got to make magic because of MB. When MB shows up, it goes nuclear.
Oh.
I don't know what to say. Tell us your story.
All right, so I think it happened like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What happened?
So
share the mic. I'm not seeing sharing. It's only love and sharing from right now.
So just keep in mind, I'm deathly allergic to walnuts. So
deathly allergic.
We were walking on State Street, and then we went to go get backyard bowls, and I get the same thing every time. So I got that same thing, and then I guess this time they put walnuts in the granola that's on top of the backyard bowl. And then I ate it, and I started feeling weird. I was eating as we were walking back up the state.
I felt nauseous. I felt dizzy and started getting super red. Yeah.
And then as we were walking up, I started feeling weird. And we were going to get picked up, and my mom was coming, so I told her I'm just going to get water before she comes and gets me. So, and then I start I drink the water, and I start getting hives and everything, and my neck starts swelling up, and I start itching. And I have an epinephrine pen, because it's happened to me once before. And she stabbed it in my leg.
Who's she?
Hannah.
Hannah, to the rescue. Lifesaver, Hannah.
Did you know how to do that? What did you do?
No, I am so scared.
It in his neck.
I am so scared of needles, deathly afraid of them. Even the little ones they put in your thumb, so scared of them. But he couldn't do it because he couldn't. I don't even think he remembers it. And so I had to do it in his thigh.
And what did you do? Did you just see it and you were like,
Well, I knew he carried it in his backpack, so I got it out of his backpack, and then I just read the directions because I didn't want to do it wrong.
Oh.
And then
my God.
You just had to take off one part, and then I had to stab it and hold it for 10 seconds, and then, yeah.
Was it instant
No.
results that you were able to
breathe it for a while, and then they started coming back. And then my mom came, and then we had to go drive to the hospital. And I guess, I don't really remember, but they said that she was going 100 miles an hour down State Street.
Yeah, we got all the way to Goleta Hospital from Nordstrom's in 7 minutes. And we were supposed to give him a second epinephrine pen, but his cousin, pulled it out and was about to do it right, and I was like, make sure not to take the red part off. And she took the red part off and squirted all the medicine out, and then still tried to stab Sam with the needle. And Sam's like scratching himself. He hates having the windows down in the car. We had all the windows down. He's burning up and had hives all over.
And then we got to the hospital, and they sat me down, and then they rushed me in, and they put like a bunch of steroids and everything, and like, I don't know, it was just super weird.
Do you remember any of that? Or
I remember it until I got in the car, and a little before that.
Wow.
Oh wow. So how did that resolve? How long were you in the hospital for?
I was in the hospital until late that night.
Oh, and did you feel the side effects after still?
Yeah,
or?
I was super tired, and like I felt, because they put steroids in me, so I felt really strong after too. So
he went 4 for 4 home runs that game.
Seriously.
Wow. So I have a question for Mae as a result of this. Growing up, I don't remember as many kids having this kind of allergy as there is now. I mean, it just seems to be. Is it something that you?
Well, I mean, I think that there was probably still like that many like serious allergies, but there's so many people that have these allergies that aren't really allergies. You know, like for example, I had a patient that she put on her intake form that she had a latex allergy. So then when I was doing surgery on her, so when I scrubbed in, I had to use the latex-free gloves, which are crazy that the latex-free gloves actually make my hands like break out,
really?
But the latex gloves don't. It's really weird. And it's not an allergy, it's just a sensitivity. So then, like, I saw her for her post-op visit, and my hands were pretty broke out, and I don't know how we got on the subject. I was like, oh, yeah, it's because I had to use and I know her very well. I was like, yeah, I had to use the non-latex gloves because you put latex allergy. And she was like, oh, well, it's not like really an allergy. And I'm just thinking, so I think that's the thing. Nowadays, people are putting all this stuff, and it's more of a sensitivity, right? It's completely different than an allergy. I mean, an allergy is like, you know, what you were describing, where you could die from it, right? Like that's an allergy. Then there's sensitivities that cause rashes, and, you know, like people think that certain medications like Vicodin and stuff, like, oh, well, I'm allergic to it. Oh, what does it make you do? Well, it makes me nauseous. Yeah, Vicodin makes most people nauseous unless you take a lot of it. So I think that's the thing, you know, because you hear about all these allergies, but a lot of them aren't true allergies. They're sensitivities, or just what medications make you feel like sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely see. We definitely have more kids. I mean, I've been doing this almost 30 years. Yeah. And there's more kids now than 30 years ago that, you know, have allergies, nut allergies, or they're allergic to.
Right, but so do those kids though? Like, did they know that it's a true allergy?
I think that's what you're saying. I think you're right.
They're actually carrying around an EpiPen. You know, my dad has a really bad allergy to wasps, and he has to have an EpiPen with him all the time because if he gets stung by a wasp, and he lives in Arkansas, rural Arkansas, so it's a very high possibility he's going to get stung by a wasp. He'll die, right? But like some of these kids that are saying they have nut allergies, I mean, do they have EpiPens? No. So they probably, to be honest with you, don't have a true allergy. Yeah. It's probably a sensitivity. Because if you knew that you had a real allergy, you would be carrying around an EpiPen with you.
That makes sense.
I mean, they're going to sometimes be in nut, you know, like nuts, especially how they're, you know, created and stuff, manufactured. They can be contaminated. So if you really have an allergy, you've got to be careful.
I'm just thinking, last week we were talking about everyone getting CPR training. Along with the CPR training, they probably need an EpiPen training.
Yep. Should be.
Yeah, that's true.
CPR first aid. I've said this to you before, Erica. First aid CPR training should be mandatory for kids to graduate high school. I think it should be part of the curriculum. Imagine if we had everybody graduating high school knowing how to do first aid and CPR. How many people's lives would be saved? Car accidents, all kinds of things. Like these guys graduate in 3 years. If you graduate knowing, and a lot of people already know it, but if you truly were trained in that, just the difference that would make. Huge.
You know, I wonder, we only have a few seconds to talk about this, but I wonder if maybe the reason why they don't implement stuff like this is because they want to discourage people from knowing a solution to the problem as opposed to just telling people to prevent the problem. Like if you think of car accidents, if you're training people, oh, this is what you do if somebody's in a car accident, maybe I don't know. Does that make sense what I'm saying? If you're training them, oh, this is what you do in a car accident, then maybe other people might think, oh, well, if I know somebody or if I'm in a car accident, then at least I know that somebody knows how to deal with it, and as opposed to being afraid of getting in one in the first place.
It is something that happens. It's a fallacy where people think, oh, if I give them the knowledge, then they're going to go and do something. Right. And that actually doesn't pan out. If you look at all the statistics, knowledge is what creates discernment and responsibility. Responsibility is ability to respond. So, I agree. The knowledge needs to be passed on.
And going back to the food allergy thing, I saw a report on TV the other day where there were these individuals, they were now adults, who claimed they had an allergy to, say, a nut or what have you, and that they weren't allowed to eat those kinds of foods as infants or children. And that what they're finding is that because they weren't allowed to, now as adults, if they ingest those things, they now have what they're calling an allergy. So they did a slow processed test. They would give them a very small amount of that specific item they claimed they were allergic to. No effect. So they gave them a little bit more. No effect. And this is over a course of time. This wasn't in one sitting. And over the course of several weeks or months, they had no food allergy to that item because they had their bodies had never been introduced to it because their parents were told that you don't want to give these to these kids because they have allergies to them. Well, you don't know that with an infant or a 2 or 3 or a 4-year-old.
Yeah, we're re-examining how we introduce foods into infants. But this is different than what Sam experienced.
What
Sam experienced is a serious allergy.
Absolutely.
We've got nuts, mushrooms, and cilantro. And avocado. Those are the 4 that I can think of that it's good to check in with the group of people that you're with.
I just don't like cilantro, so it doesn't matter to me.
I wanted to add on that you're right. I, for example, was raised vegetarian, so I have a food sensitivity to certain meat products in general, and my dad does too since he's been vegetarian for so long. So if we go on trips and my dad and I are the only ones that get sick and my mom's not, well, then we know who the culprit, what the culprit is, kind of. So it's true.
Do you eat meat now? Or?
No. I'm still vegetarian.
Right. Okay.
So, this is a really funny story, actually, because my mom likes to say she's allergic to a lot of things food-wise, but I think she just doesn't like it. So she says she has an allergy to it. So she always says she has an allergy to onions, right? But I know she just doesn't like onions, like she just doesn't like them. But guess what she will eat? She'll eat French onion soup. So my husband and I always make fun of my mom because we're like, oh yeah, her onion allergy. Well, listen to this. Nate was reading the other day, and there actually is an allergy to raw onions where you can actually eat cooked onions. So I don't know.
So how do you feel
really
now about
the allergy thing? But it was so funny. He goes, "Can you believe I just read this?" Because we not make fun of her to her face, but behind her back about her onion allergy. But she eats French onion soup, which is cooked onion. So I don't know.
Spank. Yeah, that's right. You in trouble. So you go. Let's take a break. Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday.
Let's have a little bit more vibrance, please. Okay, ready? On every single Tuesday. 3, 2, 1.
Every single Tuesday.
Oh yeah! Thank you.
Every single Tuesday.
That's it. All day on Tuesday, and then we are Tuesday. I didn't forget Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, and 4 times a week at least.
Monday, Tuesday, Sunday.
That's right. Monday, Tuesday, Sunday. Internet, Facebook.
Dropping Twitter bombs.
It's a Twitter bombs. We're all day.
Sunday, Monday, and twice on Tuesday.
That's it. Thank you. And it's teensportsradio.com. That's it. Don't quit your day job. Okay. Pure, you're back.
Hello.
I love that. You got that man voice. You know, when he came back from the summer, he does got the man voice going. He grew like 3 inches, and then he keeps growing and growing. It's because of all the meat you eat at the house, because we are definitely not vegetarian at our house, are we? No.
I didn't even notice that.
He did. He just come in, and my head just had to go back up like 3 inches. I tell you, this boy is going to be a big boy. He's going to grow. Maruko, didn't you notice that he grew when he came back? See? Yeah, she says. Uh-huh. He goes to Starbucks every day after Bishop. Are you at Starbucks every day? I'm just asking.
No.
Oh, okay. Just wondering. Just wondering what the big Starbucks connection was. So, Tier, going to start asking a question. I'm going to turn the mic over. Here we go.
Okay. So I walk in and I see these two people. Can you please tell me who you are? Where do you go to school? What grade are you in? Where are you from? Just, start with the basics.
So my name is Maruko 1, and I'm from southern part of China. Ooh. Yeah, it's famous for panda and spicy food. And also I'm in junior at Bishop Garcia Diego High School.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. And you said you started there as a sophomore.
As a sophomore, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So how has that been transitioning? Did you already know a lot of English? Was it hard?
I think still kind of hard for me because I'm from China.
Yeah.
It's different languages and different cultures here, and in the beginning I'm like a little bit scared of come to like go board and study. Yeah, I think it's kind of hard time for me. Yeah. But now I think I'm used to it. Yeah, and I think I learned more things from than I'm in China, and also I'm very busy for college planning now because I'm a junior. Yeah.
Do you want to go to college in the United States or China, or where are you?
Yeah, I want to be in college in still California because there's nice weather and the beach is pretty. Yeah.
Well, the weather this time of year, as Erica knows, there's no place more beautiful than Albany, New York right now. It's
that's so sad.
14 degrees. It's beautiful.
That sounds really good. What about Boston?
Boston's nice too. But
Maruko, this is called humor.
Yes.
Humor. Sarcasm. Verbal irony.
I know. Did you say the same thing last night, Kim?
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
If I could only do
the weather.
Right now. Nice.
So... Okay, so you said you came... So, do you speak Mandarin or what?
Oh, Mandarin.
Mandarin?
Yeah.
Do you think English is harder or Mandarin?
Mandarin.
Mandarin's a lot harder.
Yeah.
So, English was easy to pick up, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, you speak it really well, and to go straight into school, I always wonder how that is when you're having to not only learn concepts, but a language, too. So, wow. What else do you do besides go to school? Do you play any sports? Do you hang out anywhere specifically?
Like I always so during the free time I love to play tennis. I think it's really fun for me, and my parents love to play sports and they still love to play tennis, so they can teach me. So I think that's good.
Yeah.
About how long did it take you to learn fluent English and be able to talk to your teachers?
I think maybe a year more.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then do you think your teachers are supportive in helping you learn English and helping you with the concepts more?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing so far about being in Santa Barbara in particular?
I think the people around me, I love my friends, and I think it's very, they are friendly and they always help me, so I love the friends and people here.
Yeah. A little birdie gave me a quick hint to ask you about the class sizes. Is the class size different in China than it is?
Yeah, I think so, because in China there's a huge amount of people in same school, nearly 2,000 more in one school, and in here it's just 20 people in one class, more, yeah.
Wait, so you have... how many people do you have in one class? Oh, 2,000. Oh.
2,000 more in one school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A class maybe 40 or 50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How when you... At what age do you start traditional school in China?
What year?
How old are you when you first go to school in China?
I don't remember.
Probably 6 years old or 5.
Yeah.
Do you
5 or 6.
do you have like lower school and then high school?
Yeah.
Do you do any before school, preschool type of stuff? You know.
It's pretty similar here.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty
Like we do
similar.
elementary school first, and then we go to like graduate to
High school?
go straight to high school.
No.
Just kind of like, and then junior high and then high school.
Oh yeah, junior high.
But isn't your class school days longer? Does it go like from 8 o'clock
Yeah.
and then it goes to like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock? I mean, the days are longer though, are they?
We get up like super early, like 6:30. We have to get up and go to school, and maybe we end of school like 9:30 at night.
So 9 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
Okay, so during that 6 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, so do you eat 3 meals a day at school?
Yeah.
So you'll eat, it's more of a boarding
No, it's
school.
like we're leaving the school, so we have to get up early and end the school very late.
Okay, so do you have sports at school?
Yeah.
So you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you get home at 9 o'clock at night and they feed you at school.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you come home, you go to bed, and then you get there and you
No,
start.
we're leaving school.
Oh, you live at school?
Yeah,
boarding school.
that's
Oh,
boarding
it's a
school.
boarding school.
Yeah.
I got
Boarding
you.
school.
Boarding. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I just got it.
For the 18th time,
I just got
and
it.
3 kicks under the table and 2 elbows.
Do you go to school on Saturdays as well? Or is it just Monday through Friday?
Monday to Friday.
No Saturday school.
Sometimes we will get like extra class.
That's why you guys are smart.
Wow.
When you think about it, you have just more hours.
You go in the summertime too?
Right.
Yeah.
Year round.
Yeah.
There's no long break.
But it's not in school. It's kind of like tutoring in other like agencies sometimes.
Wow.
So how many languages do you learn? Like do you like, I know I got the smushy sign. How many languages when you graduate from high school do you know?
How many?
Like 2 languages, 3
Yeah,
languages?
2.
2. Just 2.
Yeah.
Is it as Chinese and English?
Yeah, Chinese, English.
Okay, not Japanese?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Pure no Japanese.
Yeah, I know.
Pierre's working Japanese, and also Pierre, you learned a little bit of Cantonese.
Because my hometown speak Cantonese, so
Gotcha.
I born to speak that. So
Okay, we got to go now, otherwise I'm going to get screamed at. All right, Erica Salda, the Queen of Tea, will be back. We got a short one after this. Fill up your coffee. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in.
Every single Tuesday.
MB, we want to help you. How can we help you? What do we got to do?
Well, we're
Prayers.
always...
We got the prayers
Prayers,
now.
yeah, absolutely. Best thing you can do for us right now, we always in need of volunteers. So anybody out there that's got some time on their hands would like to come down and...
Hannah, you got time.
interact with the kids.
You're an epi queen.
Absolutely. Anybody that can
Everybody's
save
got
lives
a
like
nut
that.
problem,
Yeah.
all right? And you have an epi pen. We got the epi queen.
Yeah, she's the
okay?
queen.
She's the queen of epi. Right? We got that. She didn't even need training.
Done deal.
Well, that's what you need. Somebody who is she passed.
Yeah.
No training.
Yep.
She's in a crisis. This is the girl right here in a crisis situation. She's the queen, right? What?
Absolutely.
It's true.
No, it's true.
She didn't sit there and say breathe. She said, "Where's your pen?"
She didn't look it
Can
up
you
on her
imagine?
phone either.
No,
She didn't say, well, let me see
can I
what we got here.
borrow- If I would have sit there, "Where's your pen?" as I'm trying to breathe, I wouldn't even know what she meant. Right? What are you going to do? Call somebody? What? Here.
Well, I'm impressed that you read the directions while under panic and under
That's
stress.
amazing.
You had enough of your mind together to do that.
I didn't want him to die on State Street.
Oh, such awesome.
But what was amazing was
Beautiful, it's a beautiful thing right there.
she was also able to do all of her streaks still. You still think your streaks, right? No.
It's love right there.
There's kids out there right now laughing over that. These guys don't even get it. I know what that is. They have no clue what that is. I was just really hip for a
pushing the
second
limit
there.
a little. That's why.
Cute.
Not a clue. I have no clue either. I just know it's streaks. That's it.
Okay, now you can leave now. No, I'm just saying. Save me. We can go on. What?
No, I just proved the point that I'm much hipper with the young crowd than you guys are.
Excuse me? I'm only a senior in high school.
But you totally missed my point about the streaks. Even while saving his life, she still kept her streaks alive.
Well, that's the whole point of keeping her she has to keep her streaks alive. He has to be alive to do that.
Exactly.
Unless she hacks into a Snapchat account. She could do that too.
All just went
drop the mic. You've already lost me. I don't either.
I have no idea.
There you go. I just dropped some knowledge on
Boom.
Oh God!
Wow.
He's looking for the silver lining.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Oh my goodness.
Before we go, can all of the teens here say what it is that their dream is and what they're headed for from high school to college?
Let's do it.
Wow, this is hardcore reflecting. Okay. Wow, what my dream is. I really want to make this semester. Okay, sorry. I really want to make this semester count and do everything throughout high school, spend time with my friends, and just enjoy my last few months here and whatever.
All right, Maruko, what do you want to do? We got 20 seconds.
I think I want to be a director in the future.
Oh, you look like a director.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Pure.
Probably raise money for my family because they raised me up. So.
That's it. I love it.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I want to be a lawyer.
That's it. I think more doctor. Sam, MLB all day. I'm gonna end up. And she saved you, so now you got to fulfill your dreams. This is Michael Baker. We love you.
Love you guys.
May, love you. D, you're the best. Dr. D, you're better. Just saying. All day, Santa Barbara. Hey, Santa Barbara strong. Be kind. God bless. See you next week.